If there are two categories of motorcycle which light my fire, they are modern classics and adventure bikes. The rest, sports bikes, sports tourers, cruisers, et al. I can take or leave with a healthy dose of ambivalence. Modern classics speak to me in a profound yet ill-defined way. It's hard to say in any coherent manner what the attraction is, other than the invoking of a warm and nostalgic feeling, rooted in memories of times past when British-made machines ruled our roads. For adventure bikes, the task of explaining the appeal is much easier. It's all about utility, practicality, and omnicompetence across a wide spectrum of uses to which a motorcycle might reasonably be put. My current adventure bike is my CF Moto 800 MT, which, with its included 3-piece hard luggage, crash bars, spotlights, weather protection and soon to be fitted 50/50 tyres, exemplars the concept of go anywhere two-wheeled adventuring. It's my 5th adventure bike, but the first was a 2009 BMW R1300 GS Adventure, a bike I owned for 5 years and which I regret parting company with to this very day. Now, as we all know, it was the BMW GS range which ushered in the era of adventure motorcycles, catalysed significantly by a certain TV documentary featuring two celebrity lovies circumnavigating the world on early BMW GS adventures. Since that time, the BMW GS has remained the datum line from which the mettle of all adventure bikes are measured. In some 40 years, the model has undergone numerous metamorphoses, but has always seemed to retain latent signs of its origins. Until now. The launch of the 2024 model year standard R1300 GS raised many an eyebrow, with opinions ranging from gushing admiration of its performance on the road to, at times, critiques of its appearance and styling which verged on near vituperative condemnation. The new GS was more diminutive than its predecessor, almost svelte in appearance, at a time when adventure bikes were meant to look muscular, angular, chisel-jawed. As such, it seemed to many that BMW had taken leave of its senses in birthing a GS-badged bike with an appearance more athletic than utilitarian. And whereas the new bike was rightly acclaimed by those who eventually rode it as nothing less than a game-changing leap forward, those voices seemed routinely caveated with remarks such as, "But the looks, well..." It seemed that the best that could be expected was the odd remark such as, "It looks better in the flesh," and "It's growing on me." I mean, talk about damning with faint praise. But
now enter stage left the much anticipated all new BMW R1300 GS Adventure. Now, many of the YouTube big hitters have already produced first impressions content on the new bike, and yet again the radical new design has set some hairs running. It's fair to say that the Missenden Flyer didn't have much good to say about its looks, with others reflecting that view to varying degrees. But you know what? I love the looks of it in a way I never could with the standard bike. And I'll tell you why. It seems to me that BMW are trying to get ahead of the curve when it comes to the styling of these bikes. It's a kind of future-proofing, if you like. A recognition of the fact that what looks fugly today will often look fab tomorrow. Now that is vision. Okay, so it still sports a headlight looking for all the world like a backlit Scottish flag, and those side panels wouldn't look out of place on a 1970s Doctor Who set. There's certainly a whiff of the Cybermen about those. But the whole package works for me, and I'd love to have one. But, and it's a very big but, at around 25 grand with the obligatory luggage and premium features, that's not going to happen. As always, the Achilles heel of these behemoth adventurers is the price. Still, with PCP and other financing options available, many will throw caution to the wind and take that plunge. Me? I don't blame them.